The controversial world of subliminal messaging, unveiling the science, potential benefits, and ethical considerations. Subliminal messaging, a concept that has intrigued and captivated popular imagination for decades, involves stimuli that are presented below the threshold of conscious perception. While proponents claim that these messages can have positive effects on individuals, the scientific evidence supporting their efficacy remains limited and controversial. This article aims to delve deeper into the world of subliminal messaging, examining its underlying science, potential benefits, and ethical considerations. Understanding subliminal messaging. Subliminal messages can be auditory or visual in nature and are designed to influence a person's thoughts, feelings, or behaviors without their awareness. The idea is that these messages bypass the critical thinking and resistance often encountered at the conscious level, thereby directly targeting the subconscious mind. The scientific study of subliminal messaging began in the mid-20th century, with researchers exploring its potential effects on perception and behavior. Some early studies suggested that subliminal messages could influence preferences, attitudes, and decision-making, leading to optimistic claims about their power. However, subsequent research failed to consistently replicate these findings, leading to skepticism and controversy. The efficacy of subliminal messaging remains a contentious subject within the scientific community. Some studies have reported minimal or short-term effects, while others have found no significant impact at all. One challenge in studying subliminal messaging is ensuring the stimuli are genuinely subliminal, as even brief conscious exposure to a stimulus can influence subsequent processing. The subconscious mind is influenced by various factors, including priming, context, and suggestion. However, the extent to which subliminal messages can shape behavior independently of other factors is still uncertain. While a few studies suggest that subliminal messages may have some modest effects under specific conditions, the overall evidence does not support the idea that subliminal messaging alone can create dramatic or long-lasting changes. Proponents of subliminal messaging argue that, if used effectively, it can have positive impacts on individuals. They claim that subliminal messages can enhance self-confidence, reduce stress, boost motivation, and facilitate self-improvement efforts. The rationale is that by directly targeting the subconscious, these messages can bypass resistance and skepticism, leading to subtle shifts in thinking and behavior. However, it is crucial to approach these claims with caution. The potential benefits of subliminal messaging are often exaggerated, and the evidence supporting their effectiveness is generally weak. While the subconscious mind can be influenced, it is important to consider other evidence-based approaches, such as cognitive behavioral techniques for personal development and behavioral change. Ethical considerations. The use of subliminal messaging raises ethical concerns, particularly in advertising and political contexts. Unscrupulous use of subliminal messages may be seen as manipulative and deceptive as they attempt to influence individuals without their conscious awareness. Ethical guidelines typically discourage the use of subliminal messaging to exploit or manipulate people for commercial or political gain. However, it is essential to differentiate between subliminal messaging and other legitimate persuasion techniques, such as persuasive advertising or subtle messaging. The explicit use of persuasive strategies that are consciously perceived by the audience, such as appealing visuals or well-crafted messages, is a common practice in advertising and communication. The key ethical distinction lies in the transparency and consent of the individuals being targeted. Conclusion. Subliminal messaging remains a fascinating but controversial subject. While the potential benefits of subliminal messages are often exaggerated, the scientific evidence supporting their efficacy is limited and inconsistent. It is crucial to approach claims about subliminal messaging with skepticism and rely on evidence-based. As the article's conclusion approaches, do you believe this video has any subliminal messages? Describe it in the comments, and that you saw the entire video. It must have pleased you. So, why not subscribe and like us? And don't forget to click the notification button too, for the future videos. We appreciate your support and viewing.